What is up, my friends, in what has been the most crazy day since the Super League as a Liverpool fan? As I sit here right now, I'm still trying to process the news that Liverpool and Chelsea are going head to head to sign Caicedo from Brighton. I'm going to spend the next 8 minutes or so filling you in on what we know, what we might expect, but most importantly, as always, I want to know how you guys feel. The reason I say tonight was so crazy was we had over 10,000 people live in the chat for 2.5 hours. It is madness what is happening right now. And I'm going to try and fill you in, if you're a little bit late to the situation, about what has happened and where we currently are. So you know the drill. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Drop a like on the video. And of course, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. So today I woke up thinking it was like any other day. Will we see Liverpool go in and make a fourth bid for Romeo Lavia? We did hear that Chelsea's offer of £48 million was rejected. But not 1 second did I believe that Liverpool were going to be going for Caicedo. And we really are. It looks like it's going to come down to a straight decision from the player. Does he prefer the idea of coming to play with Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool, or does he like the idea of going to play with Mauricio Pochettino in Chelsea? Currently, Caicedo is in London. Melissa Reddy reported that he cleared out his locker 5 days ago. Now, the fact that he's in London doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing for us as Liverpool fans. Remember, we have an office in London, so we can absolutely play our hand from down there as well. Paul Joyce did tonight confirm that if Caicedo shows Liverpool that he wants to come, if he gives the nod to Liverpool, that FSG are willing to sanction a £100 million purchase of the player. Just let this sink in for a second. Right now, we don't know. We truly don't know if Caicedo is going to pick Chelsea or he's going to pick Liverpool. There have been various reports and I will take you through them. But let yourself dream for just a moment. Imagine a window with Caicedo, Alexis McAllister and Dominic Szoboszlai. That would be a dream. That would be something, if we spoke about 4, 5, 6 weeks ago, we would have all thought we were insane and we would have laughed about it. But Liverpool are prepared to do that at this moment. Lots of questions remain unanswered. Why are we willing to do it now? Why weren't we willing to do it before? What's the big deal about the extra $4 million for Lavia? Well, today it was reported that it isn't that Liverpool didn't have the money to sign Romeo Lavia. It's that Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool view that as too much money for a player that they feel is just a bit more experienced than Stefan Bajcetic, which is understandable. If you consider that we paid 300 grand to sign Bajcetic from Celta Vigo, and Southampton are asking £50 million for a player who was relegated with them with similar levels of experience, if you look at it objectively, removing sentiment and our need, you can see where they've come from. Now, obviously, as football fans, we're emotionally invested in this, and we want the outcome to be one that sees us get the squad members we need. Jacob Steinberg has reported tonight that he thinks Caicedo will still pick Chelsea. But other journalists, particularly ones from Caicedo's home country, have said that they believe he's changed his mind and that he's going to make a play to move for Liverpool. I don't know, but that's what's exciting about it. This is a risky strategy from our owners. If this backfires, if Chelsea do indeed get Caicedo, I don't know how Liverpool fan base reacts. Lots of people will be cynical, myself included, to say, why did we let it go this long? Where was this interest previously? But Connor, the other half of Anfield Agenda, said something to me tonight that kind of made me stop in my tracks and agree with him. I said to him before we went live, I feel like this is just a big PR exercise. But he said to me, it reminds him of what happened for Szoboszlai, that we got the little inkling that we were in with a chance. We moved quickly and we got it done. And it looks like we've tried to do a similar thing here. You can validly ask why we allowed it to get to this point. Why weren't we in for Caicedo all summer? And maybe we were, but we just weren't as public about it. Right now, we don't know where the answer is. Will he come to Liverpool? Will he go to Chelsea? If I'm looking at this and trying to remove sentiment as a Liverpool fan, which is difficult in this scenario, I would pick Liverpool. And why would I pick Liverpool? Well, let's look at it from the point of view of the player situation. He's going to come into a team where he knows he'll be a guaranteed starter. He knows that we've rebuilt that midfield. We've brought his teammate Alexis McAllister in, who'll be playing ahead of him. We've got Dominic Szoboszlai. We've got Curtis Jones, we've got Harvey Elliott, we've got Stefan Bajcetic, a young, hungry midfield with something to prove. We can also offer him European football. Chelsea, albeit, we're in the Europa League, Chelsea can't offer any European football. Chelsea finished 12th last season. It's important we point that out. So if you're looking at this and you want to map out the next 3, 4, 5 years of your career, I would argue that picking Liverpool is a far more sensible option. Jurgen Klopp will be here until 2026. The manager's been here for the last 7 or 8 years. Liverpool are a well-oiled machine. Stability is important. Chelsea, maybe they dangle more money, but they've definitely had a higher turnover of managers and players, and they were an absolute joke last year, finishing 12th. A club like Chelsea should never be able to finish that low. It was pathetic. So maybe I'm deluded, but I truly feel that he should choose Liverpool. But I don't know what's in the player's head. So the next 24 or 48 hours are going to be pivotal. Reports tonight suggested that Brighton wanted this done and dusted tonight. Whatever decision the player wanted, they wanted him to let it be known tonight. So as I mentioned at the start of this video, both clubs seem like they're willing to pay £100 million. Whether that's 90 with 10 on in instalments, or whether that's 95 that's been reported as Liverpool's offer with 5 million in instalments. Or in add-ons, excuse me. The most important thing here as well is to look at the payment structure. Liverpool can probably offer more favourable terms to Brighton because they haven't spunked as much money as Bowley had, and they haven't got so many players on 6, 7, 8, 9 year contracts like he has. But you can also look at it from the flip side and say that Chelsea have courted him publicly for the whole summer. Everybody expected him to end up at Chelsea. So it feels like whoever loses, they might revisit the Lavia situation. But if you're Lavia right now, how are you feeling about this? Obviously, you're being shown as second best in this scenario for both clubs. We know that Chelsea have also triggered the release clause in Tyler Adams' contract. They've also brought in Enzo Fernandez. Like, Chelsea have made a lot of signings. So maybe I'm starting to get carried away here. But I truly think if it comes down to a choice, and if Jurgen Klopp gets to sit in a room or get on a phone call with Caicedo, I believe he'd be able to convince him. But we'll find out soon. I want to know how you're feeling. Is this a PR exercise? As an example, we asked Anfield Agenda's audience tonight, if Liverpool pull this off, would this change your stance on FSG? 84% of people said no, they would still be FSG out. 16% said that it would change their stance on FSG. It won't change mine, but it will certainly put some goodwill in the bank if we can get it done. But it is all about getting it done. There's no more Mbappe's, Bellingham's, Tchouameni's. We tried isn't good enough. We need to get this done. Then we can talk about potential goodwill. It's over to you now, my friends. Let me know your thoughts. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video. Keep an eye out for the Chelsea preview, which will be dropping tomorrow afternoon. Just about to record it now. But thank you again for your continued support. Much love.